Everybody get through the Christmas holidays okay?
Yes.
My material's old, I'm old. Come on, just play along. It sucks getting old. I don't mind getting old, I just hate what it's doing to my body. I make noise when I reach for things. I don't know when that started. And if I have to bend down, it's even worse. If I have to tie my shoe, I feel like I need scuba equipment. It goes. It's my own fault. I didn't pace myself. I no one thought I was going to live this long. My last girlfriend, I had to break up with. She got a little too crazy in the bedroom. We were lying in bed one time, and she said, "I'm gonna get up on my hands and knees. I want you to stand up behind me." And then I'm like, "Whoa! I'm a little too old for that kinky stuff. Stand up? Are you crazy?" And my girlfriend wants sex. She has to give me advance notice and time for a power nap. She used to get mad because I fall asleep right after sex. Now I don't even make it that far. My first instinct when she says in the mood is to look at the clock to see how late it is. She tried to fool me one time and backfired on her. She moved the clock ahead an hour. So we get into bed and she says, "How about tonight?" Look over the clock. See, yeah, I got a good 10 minutes in me. So she climbs on and we're going at it. And I know what the clock on the wall said, but the clock in my body said, "No, something's wrong." About 5 minutes into it, she rocked me to sleep. I like the women. I've always been a boob guy. I like the women with a nice pair of boobs. But when I was younger, I used to brag to my friends, "Man, she had a nice pair of boobs." Now it's more like, "Man, she had a nice pair of boobs." And sex with an older lady with big boobs, that can get embarrassing. I was out on a date, ladies, probably mid-50s. Nice. She had one nice diaper. So the date went well and made it back to my apartment and climbed into bed, turned the lights off, and we're both lying in bed naked. I like to make sure my woman has a good time. I'm into the foreplay. I want to go all out for her. So I started out kissing her, soft kisses across her eyes and her cheeks. Kisses on her nose, and I kissed her lips. I ran my tongue really soft. I kept kissing lower, and I planted kisses all over her neck. From the neck up, the parts are still relatively in the same place, so that's easier. From the neck down, it becomes a crapshoot. I started to slide my hand down, and I realized they're not at the same place they were when she was dressed. I don't want to embarrass her by fumbling around looking for them, and I don't want to ask her for directions. So what I did is I flipped the light on. I told her, I need to find a condom. Do you mind? I'm going to flip the light on right here. So she's here in bed, and while the light was on, I'm making reference points. 40 degrees northwest, the lamppost outside my window. Right nipple is probably 2 feet from the headboard. Looks like about 10 inches in. Her other nipple is... And that's a nice nipple there. It got even worse when she got ready to leave. We're standing there. We weren't fully dressed yet. Both of us sitting there naked from the waist up, just standing, kissing, and she looked at me and said, "Randy, man, you're hung like a horse," but well, I'm paraphrasing. She said, you're wonderful lover, as you know now, and my breasts are very sensitive, and I love the way you play with them tonight. Would you mind just, before I leave, before I get dressed, would you kiss my nipples one more time?" "Sure."